As we all know, the adult and social care are still part of the shortage occupational list. In fact, the government made an announcement about support for care sector who would love to recruit from overseas. The government has set aside funding for companies who would love to recruit candidates from overseas. This is massive to come to the UK and work as a carer. Okay, you need to watch this video to the end because I'm going to be sharing companies who have sponsorship license and are currently recruiting. I mean, currently recruiting as we talk, as I'm speaking now, with visa sponsorship attached to the recruitment. Okay, so if you would want to migrate to the United Kingdom through this route, this is a direct employment. Then you need to watch this video to the end because I'll be sharing tips, okay, on how you go about this search. Okay, hi, lovely. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of hearing me or your first time of seeing me, you are welcome. And for my old subscriber, thank you. My name remains Victor, and today I'll be talking about how you can assess employer, how you can get employer that are currently recruiting for overseas a skilled worker. As we talk, they are currently recruiting, so you can go directly to make your application as soon as you get the information I'm about to share. Okay, let's start the topic for the day. If the first thing you need to do if you are planning to migrate to the United Kingdom through the skilled worker route, the first thing you need to do is what's research. You need to learn how to research because uh, the skilled worker availability, the vacancy are very competitive because hundreds of thousands of persons are applying for that same position you're aspiring for. Okay, so you need to what? First of all, be need to learn how to research, did a detailed research about this topic I'm talking about, skilled worker and migration visa. Okay, so you need to research, know how to do your research. First of all, go to the company website that some of the company I'll be leaving in the description box. So you need to go into the company website, do research for yourself, read things about the company, read the job vacancy that are available, and see the ones that suit you. Okay, so research is very important. So you need to do your research first before you know the next step to go. Okay, then another thing, because so many persons have been sending me emails and sending me messages that, oh, they've sent some application and they've not been getting response. Okay, they've not been getting response from all the application they've been doing. Yes, listen to this video. I think this might just be the solution to some of the challenges you've been facing since you started this journey of migration. Okay, your CV. Most people make mistake by doing application with what we call easy submit. Okay, they get one CV, they crafted and one CV, put it on the website or upload it on whatever format they want to use it. So in every application, they keep uploading that same CV. That is very wrong. In my previous video, I talked about how you need to make you craft your CV to suit the job you are applying for. That is to say, in every job, all job, you hardly get two similar job with the same job requirement. So you need to be able to write your CV to suit to include the requirement of that job. So it should be job specific. It's not one CV for all job. No, United Kingdom, they pay attention to some of those little things. So if your CV, the first thing you need to do, you need to get a your personal statement that describe you how you are suitable for that particular job. Okay, every job has its own specification. So the first thing to do your CV, you need to write it to you start it with your personal statement, a brief summary of what you have, why you think the employer should employ you over the other person. Okay, remember, I just said that in each job you're applying for, there are hundreds of persons, thousands of persons applying for that same job. So it's highly competitive because it comes with visa sponsorship from abroad. So many persons from different countries are applying for that same position. So you need to make your application stand out among others. Okay, so the first thing you do in your CV, you need to put a brief personal statement so that that can stand you out, well crafted with some verbs and adjectives that can easily stand you out among others. Okay. Then another thing is you need to put your skills. What skill do you have? This we're talking about health and care. That's on the social care. You're working with, for instance, you're working with an adult care. So you need something like empathy, ability to work with strong communicator. They need something that will stand you out from others. So you need to put a very strong skill that make you suit for the job. Okay, your qualification. Okay, you need to specify the relevant qualification that suits that job you are applying for. It's if you can invest on this health and care this thing if you want to by doing taking further step to do some certification course. In the United Kingdom, the NVQ1, NVQ2, NVQ3, 4, 5, like that, it's some of the certification you need to get for you to be able to get an upper hand in most of the social care jobs. So if you can get an NVQ2, NVQ3 certificate, add it to it. All the relevant trainings you've done, add it to it, add it to your CV. That will stand you out. Okay, you talk about skills, you talk about any achievement in your previous place of work. You can come achievement, relate it, coin it to relate to the job you're applying for. Okay, how you've assisted people in the past, supported your team to make difference, how you've able to support your organization to make a difference, or at least just putting something that will stand you out in relation to the job you're applying for. That is key to your application. Then finally, I will talk about recruiter use one thing is a software they call Boolean. Boolean it's a software as it's a search as in Boolean is a software just like a search engine. Okay, that's what recruiter use to review CV because like I did say, every job you are applying for, you have hundreds of thousands of persons applying for that same job, and trust me, this is the United Kingdom. No employer will want to start going through each um, application that is submitted one after the other. Okay, for instance, take for a vacancy, an employee will take his or her time to review maybe 1,000 CV. No employer will do that. So most of them they deploy they rely on the use of this Boolean search to review. Okay, what Boolean value is used as in is used to um, quickly search through the pool of application. Okay, to see those that are best suitable for the job. How does the search engine do that? It did that by picking out some keywords. So that's why when you're doing your application or you're filling your CV very, very important. Look at the job specification from the company website, what is required. Use that specification to the specification on the job advert will help you to coin your CV. So it will bring out some salient point because that is those points, those keywords that the Boolean search looked out for. If your CV does not contain any of those salient points that relates to the job requirement, it will not your CV will not be picked, no matter how qualified you are. So this is one area most people make the mistake. They just feel one CV goes for all job. No, it doesn't work that way. So you need to do your research, coin your CV to suit the job specification you are applying for. With that, you can be able to stand out. And if the company decide to use the Boolean search, uh, because of the keywords you've already used on your CV, which matches the job requirement, you see your CV will be picked among those that are the eligible ones that can be contacted for interview and all that. So with this, you can see most persons don't pay attention to details. That's why they keep submitting an application and they'll come back and say the recruiter didn't get back to them, or after some time tell you sorry, we've moved on to the next stage. So pay attention to this selling point of application, and you find that your application will stand out among the thousands, the hundreds of thousands of persons that are applying for that job. Yeah, beneath this in the video description, I will put a list of companies that are currently sponsoring overseas candidates for free. You don't need to pay anything. Once you meet the job requirements, you'll be shortlisted for interview. Once you pass the interview, That's just it. Then you that's applying, you need before now you need to get do your own part of the assignment by getting your travel document ready, get your a valid passport, your English proficiency test ready. Okay, I won't advise you to get a TB test because TB test can it lasts within a short period of time, it's 6 months. So get all the necessary requirements you have in the event that you're able to be contacted by an employer and you got a job. So you won't be thinking of, oh, you've not gotten a passport, you've not gotten this, you know. So get all of those primary requirements for yourself while you're pursuing your doing your job hunt. Though sometimes it takes a little time because the health and care sector, it's a little bit competitive now because so many persons are trying to come in through the United Kingdom through that route. So it's a little bit competitive. So you need to be patient. Keep applying. And one key for you to be able to be successful is keep applying. Okay, don't just stop applying. Don't apply for one or two and feel, oh, relax. Keep applying. The more application you submit, the more the chances of you getting one of the application coming through. Okay, so I will leave the link to some of the recruiter employer that are currently recruiting as I speak to you now. Go to their website, do your research, check through the job description. Okay, acquire your CV, use to suit the requirement, the requirement for the job that is being advertised. Okay, on the employer's website, then submit. Don't use one CV because you feel, oh, it's social care, one CV for everything. No, pay attention to every details. Coin your CV to suit the job requirement and do your submission. You don't need to pay anybody. You don't need to pay any employer. The sponsorship comes for free because you are coming here to work. Yes, you are coming here. They are not doing you favor because you are not coming here. They are not. You are coming here to work for them as every other person. So just do your research, get everything right, and you find yourself here in the United Kingdom within the next 2-3 months. If this video is impactful to you, please like, subscribe, and share. You can share wide because you never can tell. Somebody somewhere needs some of this information to be able to get their application right or to be able to make their dream of migrating to the United Kingdom and come alive. Please subscribe to my channel, like you can like and share wide. Thank you very much. Next time we'll see you. Bye.